Tigers and the Clemson Tigers. The matchup we've been waiting for. Buckle in as we are off in the college football championship from New Orleans.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Clemson now with a 1st and 10.
They begin with Henry, and he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's the option.
He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper.
That's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays. To go ahead and run the football in that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On the carry, it's Jewell. Fights through him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. The one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now here's the option play going left. And the ball is knocked out. This will be scooped up by the defense.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Off play action. Matthews. And caught. This is back at the tight end. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Off the play fake. Matthews flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
From the gun, Matthews. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown. ground. And LSU has taken the early lead. Point after try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Makes the score. The LSU Tigers 7. Tigers nothing.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down to the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had to push it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. To throw on third down. Cooper. It finds an open man, Simpson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Operating from the gun. Cooper. And he floats one there, incomplete.
To the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Good hand to Jewell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Tigers 7. The Clemson Tigers nothing.
Cooper on third down. Under pressure, and down he goes.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price. 15 cents.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely loved what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. We'll call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On third down, Matthews flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. 10-yard touchdown run. And LSU adds on to their advantage.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his picks up 3 on that carry.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he's got Bennett. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for in May, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
Back to throw is Cooper. On first down, Simpson rolls it in over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Cooper. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. 7 yards, the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cooper. They'll find Miller. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Cooper. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. From the gun, Cooper. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On 2nd and goal, Cooper. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
For the Clemson field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Well, LSU just 1 half away from a national title. What a story this would be.
The Clemson Tigers free.
Just 1 half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The best, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd down, Matthews. And now he's going to use his legs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of it, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. He's going to let one fly here for Avant. He's got it at the 15. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And LSU adds on to their advantage. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score. The LSU Tigers 28. Tigers 3.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jewell fighting through it. He's got space. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 38 yards on the scamper there.
At halftime, you have to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good.